Sounds like fun. It's impressive.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Steelers going up against the Redskins. So it's a night of first, the first Monday night game of the year, and the debut of our new broadcast team. As we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, an exciting time for us here in the booth. No doubt we are ready to rock as we get a look at FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins. And partner, these two teams both in the playoffs a year ago. Steelers got in at 10-6. Washington just in at 9-7, winning the NFC East.
I would say that Pittsburgh actually overachieved last year. Terrific season just to get to the playoffs. They expect to go a little bit farther this season. When you look at Washington, I would call them a major surprise team. Most people thought they would finish last in their division. They won it. Now they have higher expectations.
Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th year from Michigan State. It's Kirk Cousins.
A consummate leader, a conscientious guy, a 3-time captain while he was at Michigan State, patiently waited for his opportunity and seized it in Washington in 2015 and became the leader that team was looking for.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now the Redskins starter here in 2016. It's Matt Jones. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. First offensive series forthcoming. Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver that certainly needs no introduction in this league.
He's truly one of those don't blink guys, because as soon as you do, he's past you and in the end zone and doesn't mind letting you know about it too.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
No, I'm actually playing a game right now.
Again, it's Jones. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And there, Matt Jones, the ball carrier. Last year, only 3.4 yards per carry. Did have some explosive plays, though, in the passing game.
And they think that they're going to get him in the running game from him now as well, because the volume of carries for him will increase.
Fight him. He deserves it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
How many times do we say this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Dante Whitner not only orchestrates a secondary, he puts a big hit on anyone who comes in his area.
So second and 10 here. Cousins with a give to Jones. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
Yeah, when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
Two yards to go here on 3rd down. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be 1st down, Washington. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest, because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank about it, they like calling pass plays better than they like calling running plays. And with the way that they're running it right now, that's going to open things up to do whatever they want through the air as this game goes on.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins finding time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed from 4 yards out. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
An absolute prototype for what you draw up as a big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength to get the ball downfield. Ben Roethlisberger, an absolute rock in the pocket, but he also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. Wideout Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And connection #1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. I'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my #1 target.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Green with a catch left side. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Six yards to go here on 2nd down.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The Steelers defense getting ready here. And it's the first quarter, but they gave up the score last time. How important is it here not to fall 2 scores behind?
Extremely important, because not only are you trying to avoid being in a big deficit to start this game off, you also want to get into a pattern where that offense has the advantage. You've got to find a way to turn things around. This is the series to begin that.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep them off the scoreboard here for a second time. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They come out here in the eye. So we played a quarter here on the opening Monday night of the new season. 7-0 is our score. We'll head back to FedEx Field after this timeout.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
So now here's the third-year man from Oklahoma, Tress Way, on to punt it. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll fake the give to Williams. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 63 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
So we're right back where we started as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Oh, wow.
Room here to run. The 40. 20. And they do finally get him at the 12.
Wow.
A big run there by
Nothing.
Jones. 54 yards on the ground. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
And now a first down following that long gain. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here's Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Jones taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Yeah, I don't got this, Lambo.
Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result.
I suck on defense.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And there's a flag on the field. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
God damn it.
Now Ben going to give it to Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
The hell?
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Cecil Shorts that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 3rd down and 12. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Here's Jordan Bell. Standing just outside his own goal line. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Here's Matt Jones now as he trots back onto the field. And with the day he's having as we look at some of these highlights, maybe he wants to duplicate this pregame meal next week.
Whatever it is, guaranteed he will ask for the exact same thing each and every week as long as he continues to run like that. Sometimes it's that simple, partner.
Yeah. You know how superstitious these guys are.
Oh, there's no doubt, right? If you put your left sock on first and you have this kind of game, you'll keep doing it. In this case, let's investigate that pregame meal. We might need some of that.
Yeah, right. It's working. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. They go play action here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Parrish Cox. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it.
That was a lucky pick.
Guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. All kinds of time. He's going to take another shot here. Inside the 35. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play. Cousins to Jackson. 45 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? We know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
All day long in the pocket. All day long in the pocket.
A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. One man in the backfield, that's Jones. Now a play fake here on first down. Complete to the right, this is Garcon. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Over the middle to Garcon. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary cut, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Cousins now on second down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And this offensive unit, they have to face a third down and 12 now. On third down, Roethlisberger. And he locates Wheaton, complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Another pistol look here.
I feel sad for him.
They go play action here on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
God damn, that sucked.
Second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Marcus Wheaton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Thank you, Lamb. Now if I could only run the ball and play defense. So much easier.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have had their moments so far today.
I'm not speaking my monkey. Be quiet, Brian.
We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Redskins have it midway through one. Cousins on point with the throw, and this play will go for 6. The Redskins up by a touchdown. Now early in the second quarter, here we get a quick pass and completion, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Redskins take it at the 11. Steelers tied up at 7. Jones has got it on the run, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Redskins have it up to 12. That takes the lead up to 7. Jones is wide open here on the catch, and this goes 12 yards for the score. That puts them up by 2 touchdowns. 3rd and long. The catch is made in double coverage, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 27. Later on the drive, the catch is made after a quick pass, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Now trailing by 7. So that's it for us. We'll go back now under the lights for the second half of this Monday night matchup.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They start the second half here with Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently, but that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Roethlisberger with a give. It's Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30.
Holding offense.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit. Try it that way.
Shorts has got it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. Now Ben on 3rd and long. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Roethlisberger will throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. D'Angelo Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown.
You suck.
Whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form.
I missed this one.
Get him downfield for the touchdown.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. The give is to Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's get
Nice catch, though. Nice toe tapper.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This is Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for, because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boys, he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
They got 29 yards there, and the Redskins are going to get a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now Thompson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Here's a first NFL catch for Josh Doctson. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Now Jones. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the
I'm playing a game right now. I can.
They've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defense?
Warn the commissioner.
While they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success.
I can't give you all the power, guys.
2nd down, goal to go from the 6. They'll try again with Jones. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Third and goal for Cousins. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. So on 4th down, Cousins will head to the sideline and give way to Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off.
And McCoy loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Holding offense.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL kickoff weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's that?
Back now at FedEx Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Kevin. What's that? Never heard that game. It's football season. I don't know that game.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Why did you go to that side?
To midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd down and 4. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play. Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A man from Tiny Liberty. This is Fitzgerald Toussaint. And room there to work it inside the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Second down now after the pass completion. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Shorts on the reception over the middle. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Into the Redskins' have it, they do.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch it. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves. And they let it get away.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before
Please be
the
down,
ball was
please
coughed
be down,
up.
please be
They
down.
also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Roethlisberger, and this one's incomplete.
Holding offense.
My God, you're killing me here, guys.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he comes back with 1 complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
This will be caught at about the 6. Call it a pickup of 7, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
I hit the wrong button. Shit.
Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you can pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
They go play action here on first down. Caught left side, Garcon. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. Cousins now on second down. He's got time in the pocket. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. It's Thompson. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And it's not going to happen, Juan.
All right, so time to reset. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And it will not be a return touchdown, as close as he could possibly get. He's finally stopped at the 1.
When coaches talk about getting a big return to help out their offense, this is exactly what they envision. Gets it all the way down, just short of the goal line. Now it's just up to the offense to punch it in.
So they're operating in the red zone. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. First and goal. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
They come out here in the iron. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, and now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume.
Oh, they got ice kick on this thing too. Holy shit, I don't like this at all.
And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Give to Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Cousins. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go home or go big, they always say. Okay.
They'll fake the give to Williams. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Ah, son of a bitch.
A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will go to the 31-yard line.
Fuck me.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it with Jones. They find some open field here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And I'm going to lose it too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up. What can Cousins do in the OT? And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. It's a
I'm the Steelers.
Formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
And I'm
if someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense. Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Yeah, the game's over. Just fuck.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And Davis with it left side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 3rd down, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
It's just a computer.
Here, knocked back to the 20. Losing 2
Yeah, that's why the computer had over 300, almost 250 yards rushing on me.
You can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down
I'm not
and
gonna
stop
ice
it before they could get a first down.
So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hop. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. We'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Already did.
Had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the left hash. This
I can't get to jump. No. Nah, he won it.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And with that, they will
Too late. Too late.
Well, week one behind us now. Always tough to start the season on the losing side.
It is, but you know, the teams that know how to recover, that understand it's just week one, are the teams that will sustain and end up having a good season.
248 yards rushing.
Overtime to do it, but they get the week one victory thanks to the field goal. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they obviously fall to 0-1
couldn't stop him at all.
with the defeat. And they'll be back
But I can't rush against the
the
computer.
To take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't have Bill. He's injured for 3. He's on suspension for 3 weeks.
Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah. So I don't have Bill and I don't have Brian either for the whole year. So. It's actually my wolves, and he liked them, so he carried them over. Shit. Gotta see forever. It's good. Shit. Say what? Give me a second, let me finish doing my prayers here.